And flow is going to be extremely, what is flow? Let's start with that. The flow state is what I'm referring to when I said flow. And the flow state is really when you are in a really high vibration and everything becomes pretty, I don't want to say easy, but fun. And easy is a thing, right? Like when I'm in flow state, there's ease and grace throughout my day. And it sounds silly. I mean, you don't experience as much traffic. You're not caught up in anger, frustration, and resentment. You're not caught in victim mode. Well, then when you're not in victim mode, you get to be in God mode. And God mode is vibrant and joyful and enthusiastic. And when you are in that phase and you are in total alignment, it's like your effort, you're trying, but your effort is magnified. Everything you do is like you get the most incredible feedback from, right? So like, let me give you an example. The first time I experienced it was in college, and I learned about daily discipline. And so I woke up and I started practicing gratitude and dancing and being thankful, like actually saying out loud, I am grateful for. And what that does is it put me in a state of a high vibration. And next thing you know, I'm going to school at the same time I've been going to school for months. And every time I would hit traffic, all of a sudden I don't have traffic. You know, I'm getting my papers done, you know, my midterm papers done within hours. And I'm getting epic results on those papers. I became an academic assistant for organizational behavior and for English and a tutor for English as well. My teacher asked me to host a workshop. I was too scared, I didn't do it, on spiritual development, which was insane because I was only a couple of years into college, and so I was really fresh, but I put the practices to use right away, and I was raving about it because I was high on life. I just was really happy. And so for me, flow state is just a really high vibrational state where you have minimal effort and maximum impact, okay? And so everyone has their own formula, if you will. And so it's going to be a combination of, you know, exercise and nutrients and, you know, even the time in which we do our practices, whether it's meditation or qigong or energy medicine of any kind, will have an optimized time. So we can figure this out on our own with experimentation, trying things at different times and seeing how we feel. We would need to do um, an actual experiment where we were consistent for a while with one routine and measured how we're feeling and our energetic, our mood, our sleep, you know, all the things. And then we can try a different time or try a different formula of blends to figure out what works best for you. That's one way. Another way is you can hire me. And I can tune in to not only your physical body, but your higher self and figure out exactly what would propel you the furthest now. And what I'm about to say is going to sound crazy, but for most people, y'all need rest. And I say y'all, but it's me too. I need to rest way more than I could embrace them, and we can be full of life force so that those problems, we bounce back, we're resilient. They don't, we don't have to suffer. Suffering is a choice. And I say that as someone who has literally lost everyone in their family in one way, shape, or form, right? Most of my family killed themselves, and the family that I have now that is alive is either too violent or financially abusive with me, and so I don't really have family